everybody, and welcome back to my channel. It is Jen with Homeunez Plants, and I am back with a long overdue memory spread. The saga continues of me getting caught up. Like I've said a multitude of times now, I have pretty much all of my summer spreads done. I just have to edit and upload them, guys. They're coming, I swear. It's just this time of the year, this happened to me last year too, is insanely busy for me. Like, it started last year because that's when my makeup artistry really started to pick up and I started getting hired a lot more on sets. And the event entertainment company that I work for, this is like the busy season for us. And obviously I have my fitness business as well. So it's like this time of the year, I'm trying to juggle like 3 different things, and I film and play with my stickers when I can. And that's like my solace, my downtime. So I will film a whole bunch and then I just don't find time to edit them. So I promise you guys they're coming, and I appreciate y'all's patience with me. But yeah, that is where I'm at right now. So how's everyone doing? I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in a while, and it's probably because I haven't. Yeah, I've been busy. Leave it in the comments below. Let me know. How have you been? Are we all ready for fall? I know I am, even though it's 97 degrees outside where I am. It doesn't start to cool off here until like the end of November. It's actually kind of depressing, but anyways, let's talk about this spread. I was so excited about this spread. This is a kit by My Spoiled Planner. It's called Take Me Away. It's a kit that I got, oh my gosh, I want to say like 2 years ago. So maybe not 2 years ago. Maybe it was 2 years ago. I can't remember. I do know that it has been sitting in my collection for a while, and obviously I showed you guys at the beginning, I pulled in a bunch of florals and like deco sheets because it didn't come with florals because it's an older format, and we all know I'm obsessed with florals, so I had to have them. So I went through my collection, and as I've stated before, I'm trying to use my collection, and I have a binder of all the kits that I wanted to use for the rest of this year. And I was flipping through and I found this one. I was like, why in the name of bananas have I not used this kit yet? It is so gorgeous. It's gold foil, and the greens, so gorgeous. I don't know why I hadn't used it. I think I was nervous too because it didn't come with florals. So, and the creative portion of my brain, I guess, wasn't unlocked. I hadn't reached max capacity level of creative. I mean, I'm not saying that I've reached max capacity level creativity. Let's not go crazy here. But I don't know. I guess I was just intimidated because I didn't have what I thought I needed. So it just sat in my collection, and I finally just decided, you know what, this kit is too gorgeous, I have to use it. So I reached into my collection, I pulled in floral sheets from Sadie Stickers, from Florina Paperie, and obviously the Sweet Planner. That's where the little girl in the sidebar came from, and I was so happy with how this turned out. Obviously, I did DIY date covers for this week. I pulled in some stickers that I hadn't even hauled at this time yet. I've hauled them since then. That video is coming, TBD, I promise. But those are day of the week script stickers from Paper Trail Plans, and I am so obsessed with how those date covers turned out. I loved adding all the garlands and the deco from Honey Inked and from Sadie Stickers, the pretty Pinkco, and I was just so excited with how this turned out. It just seems so tropical and summertime, and I was so happy. I did pull in, okay, so funny story. The headers that I pulled in for this spread, those are actually not from this kit. So the headers that you got in this kit, that you had bow confetti headers, and then you had like, I think, scalloped bow headers, and I wasn't vibing with the headers that came with the kit. So I was looking through my leftover stickers book, and the headers actually came from the Two Little Bees honey kit. Oh, I used that like back in May. But the green matched perfectly and the gold was just perfect. And it looks like these headers were made for this kit, and they were just way more my vibe. And since I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't vibing with the headers that came with this kit, the headers that I used on top of my full boxes, those are actually dividers from Sadie Stickers. And some of my favorite dividers from Sadie Stickers. They're just absolutely gorgeous. They're like lace and just gorgeous. When I first ordered them, I didn't realize that I ordered them on premium matte paper. I thought I ordered them on the at the time it was like the clear glossy, because that's before transparent matte was the thing. And I thought I made like a boo-boo doing that, but it turns out it worked out perfectly because I was able to pull them in as headers on this spread, and it's just, I could go on about how much I adore this spread. It's probably one of my absolute favorite summer spreads, and I think it's because I had to step outside of my comfort zone and I had to pull some creativity from the depths of my brain to make it work. And I was really happy with it. And with that, I have completely talked over Monday. So if you have any questions about anything that I put on Monday, please don't hesitate to leave it in the comments below. Moving on to Tuesday. I marked waking up early the exact same way on both Monday and Tuesday. So the one on Monday came with the box add-on for this kit. And then I had some vintage labels from my spoiled planner it's the same thing. The only difference is the color is just on premium white matte paper, and the other one it matched the kit. But yeah, I marked that I woke up early with a box from my spoiled planner and some deco from Honey Inked and also Sadie Stickers. I will say I pulled in a lot of summertime deco from Honey Inked in this spread, and I'm not going to say I forgot how much I loved Honey Inked, but like, for lack of a better term, I forgot how much I adore Honey Inked's deco. Like, I think because Alicia with Sadie Stickers has just been killing it, like, and also the Pretty Pinko has just been killing it with like their foiled deco. All of my Honey Inked stuff has kind of just been sitting in my sticker binders, but because, let's hear it again, say it again for the people in the back, I've been trying to use my stickers. When I was going through my collection to get my deco stickers for this spread, I saw all my summertime Honey Inked stickers, and I was like, oh my gosh, why have I not touched these? And it's because I've been so obsessed with my Sadie Stickers deco that I've forgotten to reach for them. But I was so happy with how beautifully my summertime Honey Inked stickers match this spread. Obviously at the bottom in the washi, I used those seashell dividers. Just so pretty. And with that, I have talked over all of Tuesday. I'm so sorry, guys. Apparently, I'm just really, really chatty. If you guys care about any of the plans or any questions about what happened with my week in this spread, like I said, just leave it in the comments below and your girl will answer it. But I haven't talked to y'all, so just gonna chat here. Okay. Seriously talking about plans now. On Wednesday, once again, marking waking up. Why did I mark waking up early every single day this week? Like, here I am talking about wanting to try and find different things to mark in my planner, and I literally mark the exact same thing, the exact same way for the first 3 days of the week. Good one, Jen. Good one. Marked waking up early. I marked meal prepping for the day. Something that I will say about this kit. I didn't really use that many boxes from this kit. I did pull a lot of boxes from my collection. I've just found that I like a variety of shapes of boxes in my spreads. I feel like it makes the spread look a little bit more dynamic and a little bit more visually and aesthetically pleasing to the eye when it's not just so blocky and so like square, circle. So, you know what I mean? Maybe you don't. Anyways, but I had a lot of fun pulling in some of my boxes from my collection. Okay, this day was really fun. After I meal prepped and everything. Also, if I'm all over the place, I'm really sorry, guys. I feel like I haven't done a voiceover in like 10,000 years, so bear with me. I marked that I went with Mama, who is my husband's grandmother. She had to make a trip to Louisiana, and obviously, okay, so we live in Texas, and Louisiana, driving from where we live in Texas to Louisiana is like a 4-hour drive, which maybe sounds like a long time, but in retrospect, it's not that bad. But she had to renew her military ID, and the closest military base where she could do that was in Louisiana. So she needed someone to go with her, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, road trip. So I went with her. So to mark that, I pulled in a scallop box from Sadie Stickers for my leftover sticker book, and I layered it with a foiled box from Sadie Stickers. The icons, all of my icons, guys, are from White Deer Stationery or Crafts by Towie. The foiled ones are Crafts by Towie. The non-foiled ones are White Deer Stationery. On the way back, I marked that we found a buffet, which that's always the fun part about like going on a road trip is like discovering new little places, or that at least that's one of my favorite parts is like discovering a new place to eat that maybe you haven't heard of before. But we found this really awesome, like it was like a ma and pa buffet, and it was really good. And it was also just a really fun day to hang out with my husband's grandma. I mean, I've known her since I was 16, and she's seriously like such a saint of a woman. Like the strength that this woman has is insane. I admire her so much, and any amount of time I get to spend with her is always so good. Okay, I marked that using some of the eucalyptus deco from Sadie Stickers, a bunch of deco from Honey Inked. I marked that I worked out with my husband's guitar player, and then we binge watched some YouTube. On Thursday, I'm marking a gym session. I loved pulling in the eucalyptus deco. I felt like the florals on the full boxes, there was a mixture of like the monstera leaves, and in some of the other boxes, there was like eucalyptus, and I just felt like being able to pull in some of the deco from Sadie Stickers and then also the monstera deco that I had. I was just really happy with all the different types of greenery that I pulled in throughout this. I also used some tricks from Plan Mosh Plan, Lauren. There was a Sadie Stickers plan with me that she posted where she used the Sadie Stickers Cherry Blossom kit, and the floral pieces in that kit were very branchy and piecey, and she kind of just like layered the icons in to make it look like it was like nestled, and it was just gorgeous layering with those branchy pieces. And I tried to channel my best Plan Mosh Plan with these eucalyptus branches, and I don't know, I just was really happy with it. I marked that we went grocery shopping on this day. I pulled in another spare box that I had from my Two Little Bees kit that was left over. Marked it with some florals from the Sweet Planner. The icon is from Crafts by Towie. I marked that I went over to my sister-in-law's house on this day because she was going to retouch up my hair. My sister-in-law, who I think I've mentioned this before, but she was like my best friend ever since I was 12 years old, and she got her cosmetology license, and I was always her hair model. And then when she married my brother was in the military, so she moved away, and I was without my hairstylist for a very long time, and I was lost without her. And then she came back and she did my hair again on this day, which was like, it was like coming home. But yeah, she recolored my hair and gave me a trim on this day. I marked that after that, I came home, watched some TV with my hubby, and then we had Mexican food on this night. So there's this restaurant here in our town, and they have like, oh my gosh, it is 10 out of 10, the best Mexican food. Their fajitas, mwah, chef's kiss, so good. Okay, jumping over to Friday. I am marking working out the same way as I marked waking up early. Well, not the same way, but I used one of those vintage labels from My Spoiled Planner, layered it with some florals from the Sweet Planner. Obviously, all the foil deco is from either Honey Inked or Sadie Stickers. The icon is from White Deer Stationery. And once again, channeling both Lauren and Rachel for that side bow trick where it's like if you have a non-foiled icon, you can add a bow to your non-foiled icon and it gives it a little like poppy pop of foil, and seriously one of my favorite things to do. Okay, I marked that I had to, well, I actually kind of just took a piece of eucalyptus and framed in where I wanted some icons. Sometimes I'll do this if I'm like not sure what the spacing is going to be like for how I layer my icons. So I'll take like a piece of floral and I'll layer it on either side of the column, but I'll stagger it so that way my icons will match up perfectly. I marked that I emailed a director who I was going to do makeup for a short film, which we will get into that in future spreads. Don't worry, it is coming. That's actually a big part of the reason why I'm so far behind in my planner. I've been really busy in the makeup world, which I'm really excited to talk about. I've been given so many amazing opportunities as of late, and I cannot believe all the things I've gotten to do. But I promise we will talk about them because I've been working on a lot of stuff, and yeah, I'm really excited. Okay, so after that, I marked that my husband, so my husband got injured at work. He hurt his hip pretty bad. So I marked that down. That's pretty much all I'll say about that. But yeah, it was not fun. So I found out that he got hurt on that day. So I used some florals from Sadie Stickers, an icon from White Deer Stationery. He came home a little early that day, so I marked that we just had dinner together. We went to this Mexican food place. It's one of our favorites here in our hometown. To mark that, I pulled in a box. I believe that's actually a leftover box from a Two Little Bees kit. It's the same Two Little Bees kit that I got the headers from, actually. I was just amazed at like how the greens matched so perfectly. I layered it with another foiled box from my newest addiction, some florals from Farina Paperie, some garlands from Sadie Stickers. The icon is from Crafts by Towie. So I marked that I watched Keep Sweet, Pray, and Obey on this night. And all I'm going to say about it is, wow. That's truly, I had first heard about it whenever I was listening to a Plans Change episode, and Rachel had talked about it, and it piqued my curiosity, and whoo boy, it's a doozy. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about it. I marked that I got some Happy Mail on this day, and yeah, that was a good way to end that day. On Saturday, I marked that I got up early and meal prepped. So to mark that, I pulled in an extra scalloped circle box from a leftover Sadie Stickers kit. I love the way that I layered this. I don't know, I felt like it flows really well. Layered it with some of that eucalyptus greenery from Sadie Stickers. I was going to say floral, but it's not really floral. It's more greenery than anything else. Pulled in some dot clusters, another one of those tropical garlands from the Pretty Pink Co., and the icon is from White Deer Stationery. I marked that I got ready on this day. There was only like 2 of these little notch boxes that came with the kit, but I love them so much. I wasn't the hugest fan of like the bow on the side, so I just covered it up with some florals from the Sweet Planner. I loved adding that pop of pink with the hibiscus flowers. The icon is from Crafts by Towie, and the little hibiscus clusters are Sadie Stickers. I marked that I had an airbrush event on this day, so I pulled in 2 mini boxes from Sadie Stickers and some more of that greenery, and of course the airbrush icon that my mom made. I can never say enough good things about it. It's I've talked about it for so long. Like I was looking for the perfect way to mark these events that I do, like because I do a lot of airbrush events. I do a lot of airbrushing, and I just couldn't find an icon that was the right fit, and then my mom made it for me, and I was just like, you know what, Mom, you are the real MVP. Okay, so I marked that my husband had to go do urgent care on this day. That's a whole mess in and of itself. Don't worry, this was so long ago. He's perfectly fine now. But to mark that, I pulled in a box from My Spoiled Planner. It was it wasn't from the kit, but it was from My Spoiled Planner. Layered it with some florals from the Sweet Planner. Pulled in some more tropical garlands and clusters from Sadie Stickers and the Pretty Pink Co. Pulled in another stethoscope icon and layered it with a bow from Sadie Stickers. It's like one of my favorite ways to mark like a medical thing that happened, whether it be a doctor's appointment or obviously something seriously bad, like my husband having to go to urgent care. You know, if you have to mark something unpleasant in your planner, make it cute, right? Right. Okay, and then the last so I made homemade tomato soup on this night. And I mean, when I say homemade tomato soup, I mean I roasted the tomatoes and the garlic and the vegetables. I blended it down, strained it, and let it simmer, and oh my goodness. I'm never going back to canned tomato soup. I mean, I'm not the hugest fan of canned tomato soup anyways, but after making my own, oh my gosh, it changed my life forever. Part of me was tempted to like try and film it for my Instagram and channel my inner plan mosh plan, because she like has all these amazing cooking Instagrams that she posts and everything just looks so delicious and bright and colorful and amazing. And I was like, if I do it, it's not going to look as good. But I wanted to. And just trust me, that soup was delicious. I made some grilled cheese with it too. And oh my gosh. Okay. On Sunday, I marked that I slept in on this day. I was not feeling well. I had a terrible headache. Like, I've mentioned this before, but before I got new glasses, I was getting like I get chronic migraines anyways, but I was getting like really bad ocular migraines before I got my eyes checked again to get new glasses. And this was just another one of those days that I just had a terrible, terrible headache. So I slept in, but I marked that really cute with another box from My Spoiled Planner, some florals from the Sweet Planner, some garlands from Sadie Stickers and the Pretty Pink Co. I marked that I had a headache again, and I marked that using the eucalyptus greenery from Sadie Stickers, some foil pieces from Honey Inked, some clusters from Sadie Stickers. The bed icon is from Crafts by Towie. So I kind of just like hung out in bed until I felt better. And then we went over to my husband's grandmother's house. I used another one of these notch boxes, but I went ahead and I just cut off the bow on the other side because like I said, I wasn't really the hugest fan of it. I love the notch box, but I was not the hugest fan of the bow. So I added some florals from the Sweet Planner. The little house icon is from White Deer Stationery. Added a little side bow to give it some foil. I marked that we had leftovers for dinner because we had extra of that soup. And, normally, it's going to sound so bad, but I'm not the hugest fan of leftovers. I don't know, in my opinion, don't come for me, but in my opinion, they don't taste the same. Like, once you put them in the fridge and then reheat them, they do not taste as good as when you had them the first time. I know people look at me like I'm crazy and they're like, it's the same thing. You literally made it. I'm like, yes, I know, but it tastes different when you reheat it. So I'm just that person I'm not the hugest fan of leftovers. My husband is, but I've never been the biggest fan of leftovers. I've been that way my whole life. Please don't come for me. I know it's a problem. I know that there are starving people. And I should not be spoiled. I should be grateful. Anyways, we're moving on from that subject. And to cap off the night, me and my husband just watched a Netflix show together, and I marked that utilizing a spare scallop circle box that came from another Two Little Bees kit. Added in some of my favorite garlands from Sadie Stickers, some hibiscus clusters and monstera clusters. I added in some monstera greenery from Florina Paperie. The icon is from White Deer Stationery, and I put a little hibiscus flower in the center. These are the leftovers that I had from this kit. Obviously, I had a lot of leftovers because I pulled in a lot from my stash. I was really happy with how the spread turned out. It's probably one of my favorite summertime spreads, but these are the leftovers along with the Viv Wiggle. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, hi, I'm Jen. I do planner things. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hope everyone is staying safe and well, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.